Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about NFL Draft Bust Analytics. In this video, we're basically going to profile players that are considered by many to be major busts and look at production and athleticism data to determine some reasons as to why they became busts, why they didn't live up to expectations. Today's video, we're going to be profiling one of the Raider busts, one of the major ones anyways, it's almost a turning point in the busts that they've had, and Darrius Heyward-Bey, wide receiver out of Maryland. If you're new to the channel and new to the work that I do, all terms and definitions will be in the description. Follow this up out of the way. Let's get to Darrius Heyward-Bey's profile. So, first off, you have to look at Heyward-Bey's production profile, which is the major reason why he didn't live up to the expectations. He only had a 51.56 passing yards market share production score, which did not hit the 5-time All-Pro, 3-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowl, or long-term starter threshold since the 1969 NFL draft class. When it comes to the data, there's only been a handful of wide receivers who hit below a 58 score to go on to become a long-term starter. And you don't take a guy like that, top 10. You don't take a player, top 10 overall, where there's only been a handful of long-term starters. Now, when you look at the averages of the position, it doesn't look much better. The average All-Pro score is about 92, average Pro Bowl score is around 88, and average starter score is about 81. But you can clearly see that production was telling you not to draft this guy that high. But Al Davis has to be Al Davis in many ways, and the major reason why he was drafted was because of his athleticism traits. He had a 90.67 explosive lower body strength score, a 99.81 speed score, and a 95.87 flexibility score, which goes to show that it doesn't matter how athletic you are if you don't have the production data to back up that athleticism, then what are you? Because athleticism definitely does matter at the wide receiver position. You want to at least have one above average trait in many cases, which is what the data says. You want wide receivers to have at least 154 or higher athleticism trait in order to have Pro Bowl or All-Pro potential in many ways. But if you don't have the production to match, then the question is, how does a guy that's this athletic not end up being more productive? And again, that is the biggest sort of question mark with Darrius Heyward-Bey. Now, there definitely are things on film. There's definitely a bit of rawness to Darrius Heyward-Bey that can definitely be explained as to why he busted or why he failed or why he didn't live up to his expectations. But I think the biggest clear indicator and why analytics is so important is it just makes things as clear as day. Sometimes the data is screaming at you. Sometimes the data is so compelling that it just grabs you and goes, don't do this. And in Darrius Heyward-Bey's case, the data was grabbing you and telling you, don't do this. Now, does this mean that Darrius Heyward-Bey never should have been a draft pick? Absolutely not. Darrius Heyward-Bey as a 4th rounder, 5th rounder, 6th rounder, sure, go ahead. Take a guy like that there who is kind of a developmental project type. But you don't take him top 10 overall. So, follow this up out of the way. Of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn@wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. Hit that notification button so you're always reminded when another video of mine drops. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.